We've grown tired of waiting for you. This is our time. We will rise.
Well, if you're so tired of waiting, I'm standing right here. There's nothing stopping me.
Stay down, Graves!
A vicious start courtesy of the Ascension starts our night at NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Moonchild commune weighing 220 pounds, CJ Parker.
On a cosmic journey of peace, CJ Parker's ring gear created by the superstar himself. Moonchild is his Twitter handle, and CJ Parker is all about being a free spirit. I'm Tony Dawson alongside Mr. Regal, ringside for NXT action. Interesting entrance by CJ Parker.
It certainly is. That's an understatement, isn't it, Tony?
The animosity between these two goes back to last week on NXT when CJ Parker was being interviewed by Renee Young. Tyler Breeze interrupted, confronting CJ Parker for photobombing him. That's something that Tyler Breeze takes very seriously. Tonight, they settle their differences in the ring, and Tyler Breeze, he calls himself gorgeous. The vain, narcissistic superstar just got back from SummerSlam Access, where he said he came in contact with a lot of uggos. That's what he calls unattractive people, uggos, short for ugly.
I'm glad you cleared that up, Tony. Thank you. I'm not really up on the hip words nowadays. Uggo, must remember that. Like most of my girlfriends, then uggo, right? Is that what you call them?
I would never say that.
No, I'm just saying.
Never say that. Tyler
Uggo.
Breeze takes so much pride in his appearance, called vain.
He's a good-looking man, isn't he?
He is of that opinion, certainly. Calls himself Prince Pretty, does Tyler Breeze. Interesting contrasted personalities between CJ Parker, the free spirit, Tyler Breeze, the NXT fans into it from the start. There is breaking news that we will discuss tonight. The champion of NXT, Bo Dallas, has suffered an injury, and we will hear from the NXT champion about that injury later tonight. It is news that sends shockwaves here at NXT.
Somewhat of a standoff at the moment between CJ Parker and Tyler Breeze. I don't know why they're talking to each other, though. I'd be punching somebody in the face right now if I was one of them.
CJ Parker, I believe, threatening to touch the cell phone, the most prized possession of Tyler Breeze. Now finally underway. Tyler Breeze is always telling anyone who will listen he doesn't want his face touched, and he doesn't want his cell phone touched.
Perhaps I'm stating the obvious here, Tony, but Isn't he in the wrong industry if he doesn't want his face touched?
Tyler Breeze re-engages in this battle. Talked about him being in the wrong industry. Why would Tyler Breeze, someone who is so engrossed with his own appearance, risk that in ring?
I don't know, because if you spend enough time in this industry, you end up looking like me, you know, like a bulldog chewing a wasp. It toughens you up a bit.
Tyler Breeze in for a quick cover.
You see, he's not shy to be maiming his opponent, though, the way he was punching CJ Parker there.
Tyler Breeze leads NXT in selfies. Self-taken photographs on his cell phone. Tyler Breeze at 6 foot and 195 pounds, hoisted up into the air. This is CJ Parker, turning and burning. CJ's words, a psychedelic spin. Certainly the colors are spinning for Tyler Breeze. CJ Parker, senton, getting the offense going.
See, Tyler Breeze is so disoriented now. CJ Parker, I'm sure CJ Parker's feeling the effects, but he needs to take advantage of this right now. And he is. Good job.
Running in with high knees. Tyler Breeze, again, so cautious about his face. Tyler Breeze calls it his moneymaker. CJ Parker. Oh, using the phone. Savvy move there, Tyler Breeze, able to steal the win.
Tyler Breeze.
We haven't seen a cell phone used as a weapon before on NXT. It happens tonight.
Well, you have to commend Tyler Breeze there. He was very resourceful. That's all I can say. I mean, very resourceful indeed.
Resourceful's the right word. Masterful in taking advantage. Tyler Breeze picks up the victory over CJ Parker. Some might call this a cheap finish, Mr. Regal. What do you think?
As I said, very resourceful. I mean, you have to do what you have to do to win. Tyler Breeze has won, and that's all that matters.
It is all
He ends
about
up
winning.
with more money than CJ Parker, and that's what this is all about. Those cell phones are deadly.
Prince Pretty comes away victorious to start off the in-ring action tonight on NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Emma. Oh.
Hey, Renee, it's me, Emma.
Okay, so this rivalry between you and Summer Rae has gotten very personal lately. I mean, she cost you the opportunity at the Women's Championship. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were going into tonight's match.
It's very personal, Renee. You see, I have a title match anytime I want it, but it's going to have to wait. Paige is going to have to wait. My destiny is going to have to wait. But Summer Rae, on the other hand, only has to wait 2 or 3 minutes until I go and kick her rear end all over that ring. And then I'm going to celebrate by blowing some bubbles and playing Dance Dance Evolution.
Dance Dance Evolution, that's a thing?
Yeah, it is, you silly rabbit. Play it all the time. So, are you in?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to go. It sounds great.
See you in 5, sister. Put it there.
Just announced by NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes. Based off the altercation and injury to Corey Graves, Adrian Neville has challenged the Ascension, and Conor O'Brien accepts in our main event tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that Tyler Breeze has left the building.
The Evolution is upon us.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
My favorite Australian.
And Emma, the last time we saw Emma 3 weeks ago here on NXT, Emma defeated Summer Rae in a dance-off, but Summer Rae attacked Emma from behind after the contest, injuring Emma to the point that she couldn't face Paige the following week for the NXT Championship. The First Lady of NXT did an unbelievable thing, taking away that opportunity, something that Emma remembered vividly, and it caused Emma to seek retribution. The one-of-a-kind dance of Emma, so popular.
Every time I see Emma, it always reminds me, she makes your troubles go away like bubbles, doesn't she? Lovely girl. Come on,
bubbly
dance,
personality.
Tony. Come on, join in. That's it, there we go,
infectious.
Tony.
How can you not dance along the Emmacrats, Emma's passionate followers? And here, the First Lady of NXT.
And her opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
So you knew that Emma was going to seek retribution. And Summer Rae found out that Emma is more than just a bubbly personality. Moments after losing to Paige, Summer Rae found herself drawing the ire of Emma, seeking payback. A determined and vicious Emma attacked from behind. The first time we had seen more of a hard edge to Emma, so much of the time we see Emma with joy.
You know that saying, Tony, that familiarity breeds contempt? Well, a lot of people take Emma, here's this nice girl, she comes out dancing. She's got a mean streak, and she showed it there. Great.
There were many times in your in-ring career, Mr. Regal, where your mean streak was highlighted. Why is the mean streak so essential?
It's rather an obvious question. You can't journey through this industry without having a mean streak. How are you going to survive? You know, this is a mean industry full of mean people. You have to be able to turn it on with the best of them.
Emma was trying for a submission maneuver from the very start. You got the sense that for Emma, this was not just going to be about winning this matchup, but inflicting pain on Summer Rae.
Well, that's the obvious thing here, Tony. Emma has been, you see, I'll let you lead the way here, Tony.
This is Summer Rae on the offensive here early. We talked about a mean streak. Well, still to come tonight, the main event. As you see, Emma taking the fight right to Summer Rae. One half of the tag team champions, Adrian Neville, with the Ascensions, Conor O'Brien. That was what we saw at the start of the show. A vicious attack by the Ascension, knocking out Corey Graves.
You have to remember that Emma's a very...
Here's Emma trying to put it away.
She's a very well-trained wrestler. Can't take that away. Don't let her dancing for you. She look at the way she broke down Summer Rae there, using the foot in the back of the knee. And using the ring as a weapon, that's a great thing to do.
Emma had to break that hold by the count of 5. We are seeing a fiery side to Emma, picking up where she left off the last time she saw Summer Rae. The first Australian diva NXT in for a cover. Shoulders down and a kick out by Summer Rae. Summer Rae really enjoyed her time at SummerSlam.
She's not enjoying her time now, is she?
Ooh. Face first into the turnbuckle. Emma trying for the dilemma and able to lock it in. Summer Rae countering effectively. Summer Rae, of course, spending a lot of time with Fandango, the main roster.
Now this is very smart competing here by Summer Rae. She injured Emma's shoulders there, and we saw that quite plainly. Then she uses the ropes, and it's always, it shows she's skilled well beyond her years here in NXT, because when a competitor knows how to do that, they always make a good career out of themselves.
The mocking and taunting going both ways. Here's Summer Rae, shoulders down, and a kick out at 1.
Look at the spite in Summer Rae's face there. And look, back to using the ropes as a helping hand, let's say, to injure that arm further.
The animosity between these two clearly evident. A boot right up into the throat area by Summer Rae. Battle taking to the mat now.
Full Nelson applied using leg strength there. It's incredible that Summer Rae can do that.
Why is
Look
this
at the
move-
pressure. Just look there on that injured shoulder, Tony, the pressure. You can see that. Everybody can see that.
Why is Summer Rae going with this move right now?
Because she can't. When you have any kind of...
Shoulders down. How about that reversal?
She knows that Emma's shoulder's injured.
Now it's Emma's shoulders down. Able to escape.
And she saw an opening there where she was able to use that maneuver. That's the same as... It's showing your competitiveness.
Well defended by Emma. Can she lock in the dilemma? Creative offense by the Australian. Had to break the count by 5. Coming in hot. Emma charging in. Emma for the victory. Another kick out by Summer Rae on Fox 8 in Australia. NXT fans tune in to see Emma, part of the Evolution. Look at Emma trying to lock in the Emma lock. What a move! Submission! Wow! Retribution sought, and Mr. Regal, Emma sent a message tonight to Summer Rae.
The self-proclaimed First Lady of NXT has been impeached.
I see what you did there. Oh, but the First Lady still has some fight.
Yeah. Bad landing there, right on the hip.
Oh, dear. Oh, no! That's the bubble solution.
Now, my eyes are stinging just watching that, because we all know at home what it feels like to get soap in the eyes. Goodness gracious.
What a terrible decision by Summer Rae. Spiteful, and now Emma can't see.
She's an evil woman, Tony. What more can you say?
And the
And again,
posturing
that's
and
what makes me
taunting.
like her.
The First Lady lost the match, but found a way to make a statement. Emma can't see. We'll be talking about this matchup for quite some time as NXT rolls on.
Dawson, you got your name on your shirt, you got your name on your hat.
Right here,
You can't forget it. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
You're doing good, man. I'm not, I'm proud of you.
Okay, so, camarade, I'm sorry that our plan didn't work against Mason Ryan last time, okay? Yeah. But if we join forces, and you guys join my Legionnaire, not only we will be unstoppable, but we will get revenge on Mason.
Oh, here it comes.
And above all else, we will make a lot of money!
We're doing okay.
Look what I've done with Scott!
Look at me!
Scott!
Yes, Scott.
All this guy does is lose.
Lose?
Hey,
You don't let him talk to me like that? Well, they have a point. But hey, you don't talk to him like that, okay? We actually make a lot of money together.
Yeah, lots of money.
You look like it.
Speaking of that, when am I getting paid again?
Yeah, when's he get paid?
When?
Paying him.
I need it.
When you win a match? So, what do you say?
Dude, Sly. Realest guys in the room. We wouldn't join your Legionnaire for all the money in the world. Get to skip and kick rocks.
Say
Hit the
what?
bricks, bro.
Oh, well, you two nerds, y'all committed a 5 to 10, boys.
5 to 10.
I'll beat your brains in for 5 to 10 minutes, you Jersey Shore wannabes.
You did not just go there.
Huge mistake! What does he say? No way.
Take a walk, tough guy. Take a walk,
How
tough
you
guy.
doing, huh? Soft?
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Take a walk. The time has come to find out who is the realest guy in the room, as Enzo Amore with Colin Cassidy at ringside takes on the Sylvester Lafort-managed Scott Dawson. That match is coming up next on NXT.
Get lost, Carrot Top. Summer. I can't believe you just did that to Emma.
Well, you better believe it. That's why I'm at where I am, and you are where you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
Wake up, Sasha. I'm on Raw and SmackDown every week. SummerSlam was named after me. I'm a WWE diva. When's the last time you were even on NXT? Face it, you're irrelevant. And if you want to become relevant, instead of sitting around and questioning me, you should be following me. Paige and Emma, they're so popular around here. Well, they can have that. Because they'll forever be big ugly fish in a small little pond, while I'm up there. You want to know why I'm up there? It's because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there, whether it be the popular decision or not. And I hear you have a match with Paige in 2 weeks. I'm sure it's gonna be a nice, clean match, and you're gonna lose because you don't have a backbone. If I were you, I'd find one and I'd beat that witch down. Get it together, Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no.
Ok, poupée, tu peux poser ton micro et laisser faire le pro. Ladies and gentlemen, je m'appelle Sylvester Lefort. And being from the great fighting country of La France, if there's one thing that I know well, besides of course making a lot of money, it is finding great fighters. Which is why I now give to you my protégé, Scott Dawson!
His manager calls him a great fighter. You, Mr. Regal, have compared him to one of the legendary Four Horsemen.
On Anderson, yes. Scott Dawson knows exactly what he's doing inside those ropes. He isolates a body part and he makes it. It's a pleasure to watch the pain that he inflicts on his opponents. Never trust a man who wears sunglasses inside.
Scott Dawson's eyes glistening with intensity, and we can't see the eyes of Sylvester Lefort, as you pointed out, because the manager is wearing sunglasses.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Colin.
is Enzo Amore, and this is Big Cass. Bada boom, realest guys in a row. How you doing? Let me tell you something. If me and Big Cass had a dime for every time we got beat up as kids, we'd have 0 dimes. That's because me and Big Cass are not SAWFT. So
He was like an electrified ferret, isn't he?
Enzo Amore's hair draws attention. His mouth.
He doesn't need that
his
to draw
appearance.
attention to himself, does he? Goodness gracious.
Enzo described that hairdo as being a party on my head and you're not invited. Those were his words.
Yes, I mean, look at the NXT crowd here. They love Enzo. Why, I don't know. I'd never get fed up of punching him, to be quite honest with you, but they seem to love him here.
Do you think the haircut has any influence?
No, it's just his personality, isn't it? He stands out.
Do you believe what he said, that he's never been beaten up, and Colin Cassidy as well, as kids?
You want me to answer that?
I do.
You know, I don't.
Your candor is important. Side headlock here for
Nice the
Enzo
way he's got
Amore.
that. He had that headlock applied nicely there, the bone of his forearm underneath the ear socket. It's very painful.
Scott Dawson at 5'10" and 219 has a weight advantage. Look at the balance of Enzo Amore. The strength of Scott Dawson on display. You have commented in the past about the tempo of Scott Dawson's offense. Scott Dawson controlling the match right now, Mr. Regal.
Scott Dawson's very dangerous at his delivery. He makes sure he's in the right place at the right time to inflict the most amount of pain.
Still to come, tonight's main event, one half of the tag team champions, Adrian Neville versus the Ascension's Conor O'Brien. Scott Dawson continuing to assert dominance. Dawson with a knee drop right to the sternum. Dawson to end it.
You see the thing that Scott Dawson does really well. As you noticed, he used the ropes as a tool there to take the wind out of Enzo Amore. Then he started focusing on the head and the neck region. Once you're winded, it's very hard to compose yourself. And the head and the neck region is the weakest area, really, whether anybody likes to admit that or not. Look at the fight in Enzo. What is that? Weasel, isn't it? Keeps going and going. This is actually like watching a weasel versus a cobra.
Dawson for the put away. Kick out at 2 by Enzo Amore. Enzo and Big Cass for weeks now on NXT have drawn the appreciation of the NXT fans with their creative verbiage coming to the ring. What kind of an impression have they made on you?
Well, I've noticed them. Let's put it that way. And I've said it many times. Oh! I'm still... Nobody's answered the question whether Enzo is DDP's love child or not.
Oh, no!
Hey, what was that?
Alexander Rusev just attacked Big Cass from behind. Scott Dawson seizing the moment. Dawson for the victory.
Here is your winner, Scott Dawson.
That was a beautifully executed Greco-Roman suplex there by Scott Dawson.
Oh, but Enzo Amore was distracted, Mr. Regal.
A win's a win, Tom. Any explanation? Can you tell me?
Alexander Rusev just
exactly
turned
what's he
that
doing
match
out
on a dime. And Scott Dawson seized the chance.
Gracious, look at that.
Hungarian brute Alexander Rusev laid out Colin Cassidy. The 7-footer is laid out. The realest guys in the room just got blasted by Scott Dawson and Alexander Rusev here on NXT.
Fresh off of his incredible match with Antonio Cesaro last week, we'll hear from rising NXT superstar Sami Zayn about his breathtaking performance. That's coming up next on NXT.
Every 7 minutes, a student is bullied. As a new school year begins, you can make a difference. Don't be a bully, be a star. Show tolerance and respect. Commit to end bullying today by standing strong with WWE superstars and the thousands of people from nearly 100 countries who have taken the Be a Star Anti-Bullying Pledge. Once you've taken the pledge to show tolerance and respect, you could win a Be a Star Anti-Bullying rally in your community or school featuring WWE superstars. Go to WWE.com now and take the pledge today. Together, we can all be a star and put an end to bullying.
This is a special 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
Whoa!
Zayn not gonna waste any time.
That's a way to start a match.
Look at this, the cover.
Whoa! 2 out of 3 falls match gets one 30 seconds in.
Cesaro absolutely stunned. There's the power into a power bomb. Whoa! The sleeper hold locked in. You can see the eyes glazing over there on Sami Zayn. Whoa! Oh, Zayn just tapped. Zayn just tapped out.
There's no oxygen getting to his brain. He's got to tap out.
Now 1-1. The next fall wins, Alex.
Wow.
Off the apron, whoa!
That is unbelievable strength by Cesaro. And that would have finished a lot of people.
Whoa, Zayn!
Oh!
Zayn with the cover!
2 of these guys are back and forth in a physical chess match.
Look at it come out, whoa, through the ropes and oh!
Unreal.
Spinning DDT out onto the mat.
This is incredible.
Zayn looking forward again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Into a neutralizer!
Gotta be it!
Cesaro, look to the leg! Here is your winner, Antonio Cesaro!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Sami Zayn.
Social media was abuzz about Sami Zayn's showdown with Antonio Cesaro. The voice of WWE, Michael Cole, called it one of the best matches he's seen in years. What impact did it have on you?
I had the exact same thoughts. Absolutely incredible. Sami Zayn's an intriguing character. We know how good he is in the ring, but you take a look at him here, and it's hard to know that he's Arab. What's the word? Heritage. He looks like an Irishman, but I mean, he has this huge following in the.
Sami, the
quiet,
NXT universe is clearly still buzzing from your match last week against Antonio Cesaro. Here we are a week later. How do you feel?
Well, first of all, Renee, it's good to see you again, and thank you very much for that, really, thank you. You know, a lot of people have said a lot of really great things about that match, and the truth is I feel a little conflicted. Because for as much good as I heard about it, the truth is, you know, all I remember is the end result. And on that night, Antonio Cesaro was the better man.
Well, you've definitely been turning heads here at NXT, proving that you can go toe-to-toe with a WWE superstar. So what's next for Sami?
Well, the truth is, I don't know when I'll meet with Cesaro again, whether it's next week, next month, you know, next year. Whenever it is, I'll be prepared for him. But now I have to look forward. And you're asking me what my focus is. Well, my focus is the same as everyone here, Renee. Everyone except you, of course. Your job is to be, you know, a reporter and just a general ray of sunshine to all of us. And we thank you for that. Why? Come on. But my focus and the focus of everybody in the back is the same, and that's to become the next NXT champion.
Speaking of the NXT champion, here's Bo Dallas, the third title holder in the history of that esteemed crown, following in the footsteps of Seth Rollins and Big E Langston.
Sami, just because a couple of people on the internet said you had a good match doesn't mean you're championship caliber. I mean, you lost, friend. And they don't interview the losing team at the Super Bowl, do they? No, because that would be depressing. People want to hear, I'm going to Disney World. Not, I'm so sad that I lost.
Renee, if you don't mind, I'll take it from here. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. Bo, is there a particular reason you're out here? Because it sounds to me like you want to start something.
Sami, I would love nothing more than to have a match with you. But unfortunately, you injured me at SummerSlam Access. I thought you were better than that. I've said this before, I think you're a really good kid. But you're still so green. You have a lot of work before you can be like me.
Before I become like you. Bo, now let me just be clear about that. When you say that, do you mean like to become like you as in the NXT champion? Or do you mean as in a delusional, crazy person who has no perception of what the people around him think about him?
What are you talking about? Everybody loves me. Everybody loves Bo.
Bo, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if you realize this, but they're booing you out of the building.
They're not booing me. It's Bo!
No, okay. Well, let me just clarify that. Let's just be on the same page. Are you saying Bo or boo? Okay. Look, that's all well and good, Bo, but we're not here to bicker about enunciation, okay? I think you're here because you're scared. I think you know exactly what I was able to do to Antonio Cesaro. You know exactly what I'll be able to do to you, especially if that NXT championship is on the line, and I think you're scared. So what's it gonna be, Bo? Are you gonna give me a shot at that NXT championship? Or are you scared?
Cut the music. Hey, Bo Dallas, as a hard-working American, you don't have to answer any question that jackleg illegal asks you. And Sami Zayn, or whatever your name is this week, if that is your real name. I warned you not too long ago that Antonio Cesaro and I would expose you for the fraud that you are. So if you want a title match, let me suggest this. Why don't you cough up some legal documentation that proves that you are a legal citizen of this country? Instead of what you really are, a border-jumping illegal crossing our borders to steal from hard-working Americans. So what's it gonna be, Sammy?
Is this really happening? This is getting ridiculous. Mr. Coulter, how about we do this? How about you go back and you give this message to Cesaro that as soon as I'm done becoming the new NXT champion and beating Bo Dallas, that I'm gonna do everything in my power to get both you and him deported back to hell where you both belong.
You know something? That sounds really good, but I'm gonna tell you, I offered you the easy way, but I see right now, you chose the hard way. These are the words for you. We, the people. You don't like what I got to say, huh?
No! Jack Swagger from behind. Pounding Sami Zayn. The Real Americans have come to the ring. Look at Sami Zayn battling back. The former World Heavyweight Champion Jack Swagger taking out frustration on Sami Zayn. Oh! Spine first onto the mat for Sami Zayn. Zeb Coulter called him a fraud, Mr. Regal.
There's nothing fraud about Sami Zayn, and there's certainly nothing a fraud about 6'6", 280 of Jack Swagger.
And the Gadsden flag, don't tread on me. The calling card of the Real Americans, Cesaro, Swagger, and Zeb Coulter coming to NXT. A haunting scene as Sami Zayn is rendered powerless by the former world heavyweight champion. The Real Americans have come to NXT and made a mark.
Coming up next, Adrian Neville avenges his tag team partner Corey Graves as he takes on Conor O'Brien. How will the high-flying NXT superstar fare against the leader of the Ascension? We'll find out next.
Welcome back to NXT, Mr. Regal. Sami Zayn attacked from behind by Jack Swagger. What do you make of that attack?
You can see that Zeb Coulter is making a statement. Sami Zayn, you can't help but like him, but I can't help but feel sorry for him. When you see something like that happen, that's not nice.
Sami Zayn was one of a host of NXT superstars that made the trip to Los Angeles for SummerSlam. We now take an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the impact made by NXT superstars at SummerSlam Access.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE SummerSlam Access.
We are live at SummerSlam Access in Los Angeles, California. And as you can see, tons of people, Mystery Machine, Staples Center, all sorts of stuff going on. This place is insane.
And me and Bo Dallas over here are signing autographs.
Here comes the magic. 3, 2, 1. SummerSlam's about to experience the Moonchild, straight up, underneath the sun, but the moon's still shining. Look at the Moonchild. Does he really have a chance against someone who is this gorgeous? No.
Now this is the brand new WWE 2K14. This game drops October 29th. I cannot be beat in this game.
I will tell you, I like this Neville kid in the ring. He's gonna be something.
Losers. Mojo Rawley, Xavier Woods, come to our part of town. You understand? You wouldn't stand a chance.
Having a good time at SummerSlam. Good breeze and good matches. Hey, I believe it's a good time.
Dallas! Dallas!
My believers! Sami Zayn might be pretty good, but it's blue time, baby! Here's your winner and still NXT champion. Never stop believing!
I'm here at Access, outside of the Staples Center in LA. This is a great city. This is the first time I've been here since I was a little kid. And I'm gonna have to come back a lot more often.
SummerSlam Access.
Oh yeah, Woods, Mojo Rawley. Yo, we don't get hype, we stay hype.
Stay hype.
All day. Your NXT superstar. NXT. Go, go, Rush Girl.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Newcastle, England, weighing 194, one half of your NXT Tag Team Champion, Adrian Neville.
Your eyes light up when Adrian Neville comes into the arena.
So does everybody else's. The jumping Geordie here. How can you not be in awe of Adrian Neville every time you see him? I'm asking you a question here, Tony.
It's impossible with his high-flying aerial assault. Adrian Neville has captivated the NXT universe.
Yeah, we saw what happened to Corey Graves earlier.
Accompanied to the ring by Rick Victor, weighing 265 pounds, and representing the Ascension, Conor O'Brien.
The Ascension coming to the ring. At the top of the show, they attack Corey Graves. You mentioned it just a moment ago. Conor O'Brien in front, Rick Victor behind. They said at the top of the show, this is our time. The Ascension have set their sights on the Tag Team Championships currently held by Graves and Neville. Just a moment ago, Conor O'Brien in front, Rick Victor behind. They said at the top of the show, this is our time. The Ascension have set their sights on the Tag Team Championships currently held by Graves and Neville. An obvious question has to be asked here, Mr. Regal, as Adrian Neville looks on. His tag team partner nowhere to be found.
I mean, it's obvious he's staring at both members of the Ascension. He knows he's got his work cut out for him, but Adrian Neville's not going to back down to anybody or anything.
Our much anticipated main event is upon us, Mr. Regal. Adrian Neville and Conor O'Brien. The long and short of it, the tail of the tape clearly in the favor of the Ascension's Conor O'Brien.
Yes, but don't take away for a second Adrian Neville's fighting spirit. That's what he has bunches of.
The strength and brute force of Conor O'Brien evident right away. The fighting spirit you talked about has made Adrian Neville a two-time tag team champion here at NXT. No shortage of motivation. His tag team championship partner, Corey Graves, felled by the Ascension at the start of tonight's broadcast. Grabbing a headlock here. Adrian Neville trying to use his speed early on, Mr. Regal. Ooh, crossbody! In for the cover. Shoulders down and kicked out at 2.
That's what Adrian Neville's got to do. He's got to try and use his speed, his quickness to just take an advantage here.
The strength, ooh, of Conor O'Brien right there. Matchup shifting in terms of momentum. Shoulders down, Conor O'Brien for the cover. Kick out at 2. This main event, much anticipated all night long, rolls on NXT after this.
Earlier tonight, Jack Swagger attacked Sami Zayn during his in-ring interview. Therefore, just announced, Swagger will take on the Canadian sensation Sami Zayn in our main event next week on NXT.
Conor O'Brien has been in control of this matchup almost throughout.
Because he's control the pace, Tony.
Charging in, the quickness there that you mentioned. Adrian Neville now, able to avoid.
He has to try and find an opening now, Adrian Neville. Now he's got Conor O'Brien down. He has to try and find that opening. Neville looking for 3 critical seconds here.
Adrian Neville on the comeback. Ooh, battling back into this matchup. Staggering O'Brien, but O'Brien stays upright.
Those incredible strikes are having hardly any effect on Conor O'Brien.
Drop kick to the patella, able to finally bring down Conor O'Brien. Adrian Neville seems to have seized control here. Not for long. Sent out of the ring. Now it's Neville up high. Crossbody! Oh, Adrian Neville. Conor O'Brien to end it. Still kicking. Adrian Neville demonstrating the heart of the champion.
Exactly, that just shows the fortitude of Adrian Neville. That's why he's the toast of England. This young man is just incredible. The fight that he has and the spirit.
Two-time tag team champion here at NXT. Another escape. Neville. Look at this. Backdrop. Neville to end it. The matchup saved. Count to 2.
Now, from where we're sitting, we're not sure about that. We can, the referee sees something different to us.
Neville almost won the matchup right there. Oh, Neville climbing up high. Is it the Red Arrow? The spellbinding finishing move of Neville. Oh! Unreal! Neville, did he get him? Got him! We have to look at this again. Adrian Neville knew that he could not allow this matchup to be about force. It had to be about quickness. It was Neville escaping the attack of Conor O'Brien, then delivering the suplex, and here. This is extraordinary amplitude. Adrian Neville showing the championship medal of a two-time NXT Tag Team Champion. Rick Victor into the ring, attacking Neville. The Ascension stomping all over the victor of that matchup. Victor and O'Brien, tasteless.
That's something that Adrian Neville should have thought of. He should have got out the ring as quick as possible. He knows that there's two of the Ascension.
A repulsive act. This attack by the #1 contenders to the Tag Team Championships. Earlier, they felled Corey Graves. Now, Adrian Neville, after winning the matchup.
And what's bad, we sat here and we know that Corey Graves isn't going to be able to help his partner. He's not going to be able to help Adrian Neville because he's been injured. Oh, dear.
The Ascension have said that they will rise. This is our time. Oh, here comes Corey Graves. You can see his midsection bandaged.
Great, that shows the fighting Corey Graves and the spirit. Come on.
Graves can't even extend his left arm. Oh, dear.
And the Ascension just doing the smart thing and attacking the rib area.
Neville trying to help his teammate. This championship tag team under all kinds of pressure. This isn't about a match. This is about injuring the tag team champions. Graves in agony. Neville under duress.
The Ascension is sending a loud message to the higher-ups here at NXT. They want to be the new NXT Tag Champions, and they don't care what they have to do to be that.
Oh! Tandem offense. Destroying Corey Graves. The tag team champions strewn on the canvas. The Ascension, as you said, Mr. Regal, have sent a loud and clear message.
And they have to be, from my point of view, from an old competitor, they have to be admired for that. All eyes are on the Ascension.
Are we looking at the next tag team champions here at NXT? The Ascension, Rick Victor and Conor O'Brien. Another memorable night of action in Orlando. This has been NXT. For Mr. Regal, I'm Tony Dawson. Thanks for watching, and good night.